What's the joke that you're so can't stand, but you say anyways? One time we were both a little scratched up from working on the yard. Me on my knee and her on her arm. I went and got some Neosporin to put on my cuts, and she asked me to hand it to her so she can use it. I said, this is Neosporin. You need Armosporin. And ever since then I've referred to Neosporin as the body part aspirin that it's needed for, and it drives her nuts. This is my favorite so far. When driving by the cemetery, me, do you know how many people are dead in that cemetery? I've heard this 100 times. Me, all of them. It's a very popular place. People are dying to get in there. Every time I go out to get the mail I say I'm gonna go get the mail. You want anything? It's not even funny, but it makes her groan, so I love it. Very same vibes to my do you want me to call them? When someone loses their keys or wallet. You know what? Me, nope. Never met him. Always gets a groan. I'll sometimes come back with, no, but I know his brother why. Same reaction. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10. Tentacles. Tentacles gets her every time. But an octopus only has 8 tentacles, yay. I know. The first 2 were testicles. Testicles if you don't get it. Whenever my wife says anything about the weather being hot I always respond with, yeah you are. She could utter I'm hot, or it's hot, or even it's burning up in here, and I'll still respond with yeah you are, which enrages her, but I do it every time. I give them the also am I, but I don't brag about it. Anytime she says it's driving me nuts, I respond with ARRRR, referring to her favorite, not, joke. A pirate walks into a bar with a steering wheel in his pants, and when the bartender points it out, the pirate says, yeah, I know and it's driving me nuts. I won't hear this joke for months. Then it pops up again just when I've forgotten the punchline, and it makes me laugh again. My wife does not find the line put a quarter in your cause you played yourself amusing. She has had many opportunities to change her mind in this. Your last sentence kills me. Every time I pull money out of the ATM, if my wife is with me the moment money pops out I'll yell I won. I won. Just watch her walk away embarrassed. I just took my wife out and did this exact same thing at a casino. IDK what machine this is, but I keep winning. Apostrophe. The only machine you can get money out of in that godforsaken place. Every time our baby starts chewing on a book of any kind I yell for her attention, to tell her he's devouring knowledge. We'll see how long before she ends me. Well, it cracked me up. Where are we going? Me, to hell. If we don't change our ways, never gets old, to me. That is. What are you doing, my best? Apostrophe. Wife is black. I'm white. When people ask how we met, I always say black people meet. Common she hates it. Sometimes I'll follow up with my username, ychocolate69. She matched me first. I'm gonna go jump in the shower / run to the store. Me, probably safer to just step in / quicker if you drove. My go-tos for a guaranteed eye roll. I like to introduce her to new people as my first wife. You could change it up occasionally by introducing her as your ex-girlfriend. This seems much safer than first wife. I once made a joke that avocados need to get better prizes because I always get the same one, a little wooden ball. Got some good groans and eye rolls from that the first time. Now anytime I'm making something with avocados and she's in the next moon I'll make a loud, exasperated ugh. She'll ask what's up, and I'll reply another little wooden balsh falls for it every time. And she's in the next moon, how's that long distance working out for you? Whenever me and my ex would go through the perfume / cologne section at the mall, the ladies at the counter would ask us if we'd like to sample. When I get a whiff I say, yep that's cologne / perfume. She'd get annoyed, but I loved it. I do the same thing, usually with candles. Yep, it's a candle. Each time she asks what do I wanna eat, I give her that dirty look. She always fails to fight that smile and look mad. Do you want some coffee with your sugar? Twice a day for the rest of our lives. One time I was eating Wingstop with my girlfriend's family and her brother dipped a boneless wing completely in ranch. Does this with anything he eats that has the ability to taste better with a little bit of sauce. And I said, damn bro, you want some wings with that ranch? Her mom, dad and brother just looked at me like I was stupid while she was laughing her ear off. That S pops into my mind at least once a week since it happened like 4 years ago. My buddies and I would use the term raw dog as a euphemism for going into something unprepared. The first time my wife was absolutely repulsed, so naturally I kept saying it, and her face cracks me up every single time. I had a kinda sheltered work friend whose husband made this basically rare hamburger slash hot dog thing. I don't remember all the details, but she called it raw dog like me and my husband are gonna have raw dog at the BBQ this weekend. After a few times we figured out she was serious and the look on her face when we explained it to her was hilarious. Every time we get Chinese food I open my fortune cookie and announce it says help, I'm trapped in a fortune cookie factory. If you train them well, someday they'll prank you by getting you a cookie that actually says that, refusing to believe you, refusing to fall for it by looking at the paper to confirm, etc. Whenever I say something and she doesn't hear me the first time I'll just reply, I'll tell you when you're older. It kills her because she's the older one. I've also said this to my mother once and, oh boy, lol. She hates it when I pronounce Penrigate as Penrigate while cooking. I always enjoy that one. I started pronouncing Piers Point one day many years ago. Now neither of us know the right way to say it. You're just saying pie with an Australian accent. That's perfect pronunciation for Aussies. I need to run to the store real quick. Why don't you just drive? Similar one that I use regularly. I'm gonna jump in the shower. Don't do that. You'll probably slip. I was raised to be a good Christian boy. It didn't take, but until college I knew very little of the world. My wife was not. For the focus of this story, she was a long time occasional weed user. First time we went to a dispensary, I remembered the episode of The Office where Erin gets drunk at the Christmas party and turned to my wife and said, so I just walk up and say, one weed please? She did not appreciate it. Adding Amy right after making shallow, fairly obvious observations. Them, drinks a cup of water you, water, Amy right. Ya heard? Every time my wife says Iraq, I respond as though she said Iraq. That's hard as a rock, that's pretty hard. US just bounced out, it was so hard, stuck between a rock and a hard place, Afghanistan. I have a rock stuck in my shoe, you should let them out. That's pretty offensive in their culture. Oh my god, I love this.